Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a testing out new makeup products video, kind of life update video. I have not filmed in weeks. I have not uploaded. And right now when I'm filming this, I didn't upload for like a week. It has been pure chaos. So I finally have good lighting day. I'm home from class and I want to dedicate 30-45 minutes just to film for y'all, and that way I can get something up. It shouldn't been pure hectic, so this is exactly what this video is going to be, and then we're just going to be testing out a bunch of makeup products. So if you guys see the look I create and just a little life update, then please keep on watching. Okay, so like I already said, it has been pure chaos since school has started. It's only gotten worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse from here on out. I have not been able to film in weeks now, specifically because of lighting. It has been terrible weather here in Texas. This is the first day that it's actually been pretty good lighting around, what time is it? It's like 1:30. Yeah, this is the only time it's ever been this bright at this time of day. So I'm taking advantage of it. I'm gonna film. I'm gonna try and do at least 2 videos for y'all. That way I can get something up this week or this weekend. I don't really know, but I'm doing my brows right now with just the Benefit Brow. This is in the shade 2. This is nothing new. I just wanted to use this, but it's been pure chaos. And when I say pure chaos, I literally mean pure chaos. Some of y'all may not know, but I have said it before. I am currently in a EMT program at my school. And it's no joke, people take this line of work as a career. And although it may not be a career for me, it's still very stressful because, you have to make grades, you have to take a national test, you have to do write-outs and clinical days, and you're messing with people's lives at hand. I mean, you're learning life-saving techniques. So it's taken a lot of time out of my day just doing notes and write-outs and classwork, because I go to class 3 times a day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the weekends I'm really busy or the lighting's crap, so I can't film, and just keeping it up with the workload of notes has been quite stressful, but it's only going to get worse from here. That's kind of why I wanted to do this little update video for y'all, just in case, I'm not uploading my normal schedule, which is Tuesdays and Saturdays. Those are the days I normally upload, or I will get a video up on Friday, kind of just depending on what that week looks like. As of right now, I will be starting my write-out and clinical shifts, which means I will be doing 8-hour shifts at fire and EMS stations around my city. That way I can get my patient contact hours needed for PA school, as well as to graduate from this program. Those are very time consuming. It's an all-day thing. And then my clinical shifts as well are 8 hours at a hospital near us. So it's like a level 1 trauma center. So it's gonna be pretty intense days, as well as shifts. And then I have to come home and do my patient contact reports, fill all those out by myself. It's just very, very time consuming. And if you do follow me on Instagram, I have been updating y'all a little bit there. I had like a random one night stomach bug. I have no idea what it was, but it was literally the worst thing ever. I didn't even go to school. I literally stayed home the whole entire day, and it was bad. So I finally got over that, but it's been a lot. I've been stressed out. I've just been kind of more irritable than usual because of this, and it's caused some stress, which I figured it would, because this is way far out of my comfort zone for things. I'm not one to do like these write-outs. I'm a very book-driven person. I like to learn out of a book, and I like to watch videos and do things, but to be on scene and to be dealing with car accidents, heart attacks, strokes, seizures, different things like that, it's different for me, and it's an adjustment. And my first write-out's actually this Saturday, which pray for me because I'm literally terrified. It's different, so it's just going to be an adjustment. But for eyeshadow today, I want to do something kind of just neutral and something that's just easy to wear. When I do makeup for my class nowadays, I do something that's very easy. I don't do any eyeshadow. I just do, my normal base and everything with mascara, brows, foundation, all that. But I wanted to play with this Profusion Sultry eyeshadow palette. This looks so freaking pretty. It's kind of hard with the glare to get what the shades actually look like, but it looks really pretty, and I think you're going to be able to create a really nice look using it. So I am going to prime my eyes though first because they do have a shade in here I can set it with. So I'm going to be using a new concealer. This is the, I believe it's Rimmel. Yes, the Rimmel Lasting Finish Breathable Concealer. It has one of those stupid little applicators like the Milani one has that I hate. I have it in the shade 001 Light Ivory. It's lightweight and medium coverage. So we're just going to, ooh, okay, that squeezes right on out. So we're just going to apply, holy crap, that's a lot. We're just going to apply a little bit onto our eyes and then go from there. I really despise these types of applicators. Y'all have seriously no idea. So I'm just going to kind of tap this out onto my eye. Okay, there it is right there. I definitely have to agree. It's almost, I wouldn't even say medium coverage. I'd probably just say light to medium. We're going to use it underneath our eyes so we'll be able to see better what it looks like there. And then I am going to apply just a little bit of tape just because we all know I have kind of hooded eyes and I definitely like that line. Taking this shade right here called Canny, and I'm just going to pick this up on a fluffy brush. There doesn't seem to be that much. Oh, there's quite a bit of kick up in the pan. Oh wow. Please don't tell me that's shimmery. No, it's not. Okay. It's just really pigmented. I'm going to set that concealer with that shade. And then I think now the brush that they gave us is a little small for like a first crease shade. So I'm probably going to use that a little bit later on. But I guess I could have zoomed you guys in. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and we're going to go in with the shade Ecstatic. It's kind of like a bright orange shade. These seem really pigmented. So we're just going to kind of buff this into the crease. There is kick up in the pan. This one is matte. It's kind of like an orange like I did say. So we're just going to run this right here in the crease. Give it a little bit of oranginess. I am kind of ready for spring. I am a winter girl, but I'm feeling like nice spring makeup. Like I don't know. Tank tops and shorts sound nice, so I'm kind of looking forward to it, but also I do like my cold weather. Just because my makeup always lasts so much longer and it always looks so much better in the Texas cold rather than the Texas heat, because the heat here is literally absolutely terrible and it melts everything off. So but we're just gonna buff this into the crease, kind of build it up on both sides. So I'm pretty sure I'm just going to leave that color like it is. I'm happy right now with the intensity of it. And if I wanted to peek through any more, I will add a little bit more, you know, as we go on with the eye look. But I think I'm going to stop there. And then on a smaller brush, let's take, there's not a lot of mattes in here. I don't know. Should we keep it more neutral? All matte look, or should we incorporate, maybe we'll do some color on the lower lash line. So I think I'm going to take this shade right here called Zing, and this is like a reddish brown shade. I'm going to put this right here in the outer V. I'm thinking what we'll do is keep the top lid matte with no shimmer, and then we will take like one of these like kind of fun colors or something and put it on the lower lash line, because I have a nude liner I want to use, so I think that would really pop. But like I was saying in the beginning of the video, I have not filmed in so long, so whenever I sat down today, I'm like, okay, pick a bunch of makeup that you want to use, because I keep a lot of the new makeup right here in this drawer, like new makeup I need to use in videos or anything like that, stuff I want to try out. So I was like, pick a bunch of makeup from here, let's just sit down, we can test this stuff out, and then I'll use it over the next few weeks or whatever. So that's basically what we're doing. I'm so excited just to sit here with y'all. I finally have a new IKEA storage drawer as well. It's like my 5-drawer Alex thing that my vanity's on, but it's the big one. And I'm going to start putting some of my eyeshadow palette and stuff in there. That way I can get a little bit better storage down. I'm pretty excited. Now that that's done, I'm actually going to take the brush that they gave us, and I'm going to take this shade right here that's called Risky. And this is like a duo fiber brush that comes with the palette. And I'm going to pop this right here in the outer V. This brush seems nice so far. I definitely like it for crease work. I don't think I would use this as necessarily a like blending brush because it's not that big. But it does seem pretty nice just to have some precision. And I'm going to go in and blend some of this out. Make sure everything is blended together. These colors did apply really nicely. That dark one I just applied was a little bit choppy, but it could have been the brush because the brush was a little bit more stiffer. But I think now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these like flat definer brushes, and I'm going to take a little bit of that shade we used to set our concealer, that canny shade, and I'm going to apply just a little bit of that right here on the inner part of the eyelid. Just so there's something down, since there's so much kind of like darkness right now with the browns and everything. I really do like this palette so far though. Like, I think these Profusion palettes range around the $10 price mark, and this is pretty good quality for 10 bucks. I'm definitely not gonna lie about that. Like, for $10, I did get this palette from Target, and this looks really freaking good. I have a ton of these other palettes too that I want to try out, so you'll see them incorporated in future videos, but this is the one that I wanted to use today, and I really like it. It looks pretty dang good. I'm just gonna stop there for now, and then we're gonna move on to a face and then finish like the lower lash and everything later. Okay, so one of the primers I have that I'm gonna use is this NYX First Base Primer Spray. I'm not like a firm believer in primer sprays. If anything, I'm more of a believer in setting sprays. Morphe Setting Mist is like my favorite thing of all time. I use it every day after I do my makeup, every single time. I pack it with me. I do everything with that spray. But I figured, you know what, let's try this primer spray. If anything, it may give a little bit of hydration. So we'll just spritz this on. The spritzer is quite nice actually. I have a little bit of fallout from the shadows, but the spritzer is quite nice. It's definitely not like a heavy spritzer. It kind of like misted over. And then we're going to be using the Rimmel Match Perfection, like the blue foundation today. This one's a little bit more hydrating, so I like to use this on days that I'm not really going to be exposed to the heat, I guess you could say, because I will get pretty oily pretty quickly. So we're going to be using this today, and I am using a beauty blender to blend this out. I don't know why, but I've been on a beauty blender kick recently. I don't know what it is, but I don't know if it's the shape that I've started loving again or what, but I have not been able to use anything else but this freaking beauty blender. I don't know what it is, like I've said. Every morning I get ready for school, I automatically grab this beauty blender and get it wet. So I think I'm falling back in love with it, and I literally think it's the way it feels and the shape that I'm loving so much, because I've been, instead of baking, I guess you could say, I've been just kind of setting my oily areas with the sponge and powder, and I've really just enjoyed using this thing with the powders that I've been using. So that's pretty much it. I ain't got no rhyme or reason. I just have been enjoying it so much. And that's another thing that I've been liking too. Since I'm wearing makeup to school, I like to use this drawer. I cleaned it out back here, and I now use it for products that I want to use in the morning. That way I can just pull that drawer out, set it out, use the products in there, reach in my drawers if I want something a little different, and it's right there. I don't have to worry about anything else, and I've been able to really focus on those products in that drawer and get an opinion about them. And one of the foundations I've been using a lot is the LA Girl like Pro Matte foundation, and I really enjoy that foundation now. I used it today when I got ready for class. Obviously I took it off for this video, but that's a foundation I've really been enjoying. But now that that is done, we are going to go back in with this Rimmel Lasting Finish Breathable Concealer. I hate these applicators. I'm already going to say it now. I absolutely hate them. But I'm going to squirt just a little bit on this, on my lower eye, my eye area. You know what I mean? And we're just going to kind of like spread it out. And then we're going to blend it out.
So it's pretty brightening. Like, it definitely brightened my chin area quite a bit.
It definitely brightened that under eye like a lot. Definitely has a brightness factor there. I have to say though, I don't even think this is medium coverage on the under eye. I have to say this is definitely light coverage. So if you don't have very much you want to cover, this would be the concealer for you. But if you have dark circles or any type of acne or anything like that, I would definitely stay away from it. But I think it's like really hydrating, and that's why it looks the way it does on my skin. So I don't know. I'm not loving it. It looks okay. Let's see how it looks once we set it and we're done with everything. Maybe it just needs a little bit of powder. But the other thing that I have today that we will be using, and this isn't new, but it is new to me. There was a point in time where I was on a cream contour kick. And I do like cream contouring, but you know, school mornings, it's not the most effective thing because it takes so long. And I'm so cautious of blending it out and everything like that, so I don't do it. But I do have this little contour stick from Wet n Wild. So this is the Wet n Wild contour stick in the shade Oaks on You. So I'm just going to kind of draw a little line or something right there. I don't know, we'll put some dots right there and right there, right there, and we'll just start on one side. And I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and buff this in. One thing I like about cream products though is because it does look quite natural. Especially, it's hard to do, at least for me, it's hard to do cream products in the summer because it's so dang hot here. And I'm constantly sweating or getting oily, so powders and stuff like that's always the way to go. But I really like that shade. You can still see a really nice line right here too. Maybe I can use this for school because it really didn't take no time to blend out. I have a powder bronzer as well from Wet n Wild I want to use. Yeah, okay, I'm digging this. I believe they also have 2 or 3 other colors. Something's telling me they have 3 other colors, but I could be wrong. It looks good. Like, it looks really natural. I'm digging this. And I believe this stick was like $3 or $4. So definitely nothing breaking the bank. If you're new to cream contouring, you want to try it out, I would definitely pick up the stick. Like I said, they do have other color options. I don't remember, like, if I want to say this wasn't the lightest one, so just give it a look next time you're in your drugstore, Target, Walmart, H-E-B, whatever it is. I would definitely give it a look. So next thing I want to do before we get way too freaking oily is I want to set it, and I'm gonna take this Model's Own Grand Finale loose powder. I have it in the shade Translucent 01. Like I said, I'm really into loose powders. I love me a good loose powder, so that's what we're gonna be using today. And I believe this just has like a screw top or something. I don't know, is there like plastic on it that I'm not seeing? Oh, okay. See, we're almost breaking things. They do have like a mirror in here, which is kind of cool, but I don't use mirrors. They have a little puff, and now we have to find the plastic thing on here. This is great. I wish all brands would just make like sifters with locks on them, like the Too Faced one and the Cover FX one. I understand it costs more, but like I feel like we all out there would prefer loose powders with locks, and we would be willing to pay some extra money for that. So now that that is done, I hate to mess up this mirror, but I'm gonna hit some of the powder in there. It says it is translucent, so we're just gonna pick some of this up and stamp it underneath my eye. Kind of everywhere that I put that concealer. Oh wow. Holy crap. That's soft. I feel like that added a little bit of coverage as well. Okay, we may have a new favorite loose powder right now. Okay, I wish y'all could feel my under eyes, but can you see how smooth that is? It's super smooth. And then we gotta get these forehead lines up here because Lord knows those things will crease and they will be terrible. So I'm just gonna stamp this right here. But this powder looks really smooth. I feel like it's kind of translucent, but it definitely gave a little bit of something underneath these under eyes. I feel like it helped with coverage just a little bit. Next thing we're going to do, I think I want to finish up the lower lash line real quick. So I have a new liner. This is from Physicians Formula. This is their like champagne nude eyeliner. And I'm pretty excited about this. Like I did say, this is the liner I wanted to use, and then we would put like a pop of color, something on the lower lash line. So I think what I'm going to do, I think it's just yes, it is a twist up. So I'm just going to align my waterline with this real quick because I can't ever do this in focus. Okay, so my only complaint with this is it's really not that bright. And I feel like I had to go over it a few times to get it to show up, and I don't know, I feel like it's kind of dull for what it should be. That's my only complaint really with that. Like my Rimmel one is a lot more brighter and it's cheaper. So I really wouldn't recommend this. I don't think it's that good. But we are gonna finish up the lower lash line while we're here. I don't know what color I want to put on the bottom. I know I want to do something, and I kind of want it to be a little bold, but I don't know what. I'm kind of thinking it would be cool to do this Ella shade. I don't know what this looks like, but it's kind of like an icy blue. Or we could do Blitz, or like a green or blue. Maybe we'll take a blue. I feel like a blue would be really pretty. So let's take a mix of this Lagoon and Royalty shade right here. These are the two blues in the palette, and I'm taking this on a flat definer brush. And I need to get a mirror or something so I can look closer. And I'm going to basically push this up against my lower lash line. I guess I could probably, you know, zoom y'all in so you can see what I'm actually doing. And then once I have that line, I'm going to take a really fluffy brush, and I think I'm going to buff Lagoon and mix Ella with it. Ella is that really light blue shade. Okay, so we have the blue down. I think that the blues are pretty. I just kind of wish that they were a little bit more like vibrant in color, but they are pretty for the palette itself. I actually have this Milani blue eyeliner I'm going to take real quick and line my waterline with that because I think it's going to help the blues blend a little bit better. Okay, so I definitely think I like this a lot more with the blue liner. This is the Milani one in the shade Baby Blue. It was some blue eyeliner I've had for a very long time, so I'm glad I kept that around. But I think we're gonna stop there. I am going to apply just some mascara real quick. I'm going to take my L'Oreal Lash Paradise, favorite mascara ever, and then Pixie Lower Lash real quick. Okay, so I have quite a few face products that I wanna use. I have the Essence Peachy Bean palette, which apparently was in collaboration with Casey Holmes, but it wasn't. I have no idea. I walked in Ulta one day and saw it, so I just picked it up. And then I have the new Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. This is in the shade Ticket to Brazil, and I also have their loose highlighter in I'm So Lit, which I will definitely be using this, so I'm very excited about that. So I don't know what I want to use so far as face, because this Peachy Bean or whatever has quite a bit of stuff in it. I believe it's a blush and highlighter palette. So I don't think I'm going to use the highlighters, obviously, because I have the Wet n Wild one. So this is what the Wet n Wild bronzers looks like. They released quite a bit of shades of these. This is the one that I happen to find at a Walgreens. And I believe this shade will be okay. I feel like it looks a little bit orange, but it's fine. I am going to take it on a duo fiber. This is from the Shop Miss A AOA Studio line, so I don't really know how much to apply, so I'm just gonna kind of dab it around and then blend it out on my cheeks. Oh yeah, I actually really like this color. I don't think it's too orange at all. It's just adding a little bit of warmth since we already did cream contour. I'm really liking the blue lower lash line. It's kind of a little bit different for me. I've never done just a blue lower lash line. I normally will do like a full colorful look, but I really like it. So as far as this Peachy Keen palette thing goes, I can't even open the damn thing. It's like stickered shut. Who puts this much tape on something? Lord have mercy. I can't even get that thing off. You can definitely tell that they restuck it with some type of sticker, because if you look here, like I'll just get up real close and show y'all. See how it doesn't line up right here? I can peel this back. So I don't know what they were trying to, oh. Yeah, so apparently it said Casey Holmes on it or something. And then they covered it up with this sticker that says Peachy Bean. So maybe that's what the whole thing was about it. They didn't cover up the back because there's no, her name is still on the back. So they didn't do that part. But for blush, I'm going to take this shade right here. It's called Berry Beautiful, and it's actually a really pretty blush shade. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that. Dust it over my cheeks, which actually looks really pretty. I think that's going to be a nice like winter shade. I mean, I love these shades, you know, all year round. Next, we're gonna do this highlighter, and this is in the shade I'm So Lit. So I've never had a Wet n Wild loose highlighter, so I don't really know how the packaging is, but it does have one of these stupid little peel here sticky things because it's loose. So I'm just going to peel this up and I guess just tap my brush in. Holy man. feel like a Wet n Wild is not even the same brand it used to be. Look at that, man. I'm so happy I got my hands on this. Definitely check your local Walgreens or CVS. Definitely Walgreens though. I feel like they're a lot more prone to get the newer things, but this is beautiful. I'm not even really applying that much. I'm kind of just swirling my brush in the little like sifter thing right here in the center, and it's picking up the product. But that is stunning, beautiful. But I am going to take just a little bit of it. I need to like, I don't want to spill this. Oh, okay. I don't want to spill it on myself, but I'm going to take a little bit of this on the inner, oh yes, inner corner and brow bone. So the highlighter gets a 10 out of 10 for me. That's freaking awesome. And then all we have left now is lips. And I do have a new lip product. I actually got this in BoxyCharm this month. This is the Grande Lips Hydro Plump Liquid Lipstick. I believe you can buy these at Sephora. It's a semi-matte and it's in the shade Butter Rum, and it will actually probably match the eyeshadow pretty dang good. The packaging of this is beautiful. It's like a solid gold tube. So we're just gonna see, we're gonna apply this real quick. Okay, so I definitely feel like the cooling, tingly feeling that it's supposed to give because it's supposed to be plumping, but this is probably the most lightweight liquid lip I've ever put on. It doesn't even feel like I have anything on my lips. It's not dry. It has kind of a moussey feel when you first apply it, but these feel really good. And it almost feels kind of like cooling and minty, like I said, because it's supposed to have that plumping feeling. I'm gonna have to look and see if they have any more colors of these, man. They got like a nude, because this brown's pretty, but it's kind of bold to wear on like an everyday makeup day, I guess you could say, but it'd be really pretty for fall. But I really like these. I may have a new favorite liquid lip here. It's called the Hydro Plump Liquid Lip. And like I did say, it's in the shade Butter Rum. That is going to be everything for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I try to do the life update part, obviously in the beginning. That's when I talked about the schooling and everything like that. But if you want to keep up to my everyday life and whenever I post this stuff, definitely make sure to follow me on Instagram. I will have it linked down below. That's normally where I will do stories and posts and everything like that, kind of updating y'all on videos and just stuff that's going on. But I wanted to get this up and I just need to edit it and everything and upload it pretty soon. But I hope you guys did enjoy. I will have the products and everything listed down below. Keep an eye out for all these products and everything in an upcoming like update video, because I like doing those. I'll do it in like a few weeks or so when I do like a little product roundup of all these products and what I think of them and my final thoughts. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please subscribe and I will see you guys later. Bye y'all.